Hello everybody, it's Suffolkblue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Today we're going to crack on with our lumberyard area, I suppose, because we're going to do just a barn, really, just to store the apples in. Got some great news. The Digimaster himself, if you haven't ever seen Digimaster channel, again, there will be a link in the description for you to go and have a look at that. But the Digimaster himself has thought about a cannery process for me, a machine that can do automatic cannery, which is good because I haven't really thought of that far forward yet. So Digi is going to go away and do all of that, and hopefully send me a video to show me how I could do it, which would be awesome. But in the meantime, I need somewhere to store me apples. How do you like them apples? So we're going to store them, hopefully, in this enormous big barn thing here that we're going to make. Entirely out of wood. Nothing is going to be burnt here, so we don't need to worry about that. I've already dug out the sort of floor plate. Let me just get myself into a bat mode so I can fly. So over here is where we'll have the machine that's going to be cutting down on this side, and we're going to need to run, actually thinking about it, I want to run the item duct all the way along from here, because if you remember, this one goes into our chest over there, which goes into our apples. So we want to run that actually from here backwards underneath the foundation. So we're just gonna dig this through. I think. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. So that's one over too far, so we can block that one up there under the tree. But that's where the potwipe's actually going to come out. So we'll have to do something a bit fancy with that. Don't worry, we can do it. Let me just go and grab some item ducts and put that in. And then we are good to go with the actual build. Let's just take these. Hopefully there's enough. If not, I can always make some more. But I'll do that off camera if I have to, if it's going to take too long. Determined to try and keep this to one episode. Obviously the last one went into 2 episodes. I wasn't overly happy with that. I'd preferred it to have been 1. But you know, sometimes these things happen. So the pipe's actually going to go up there. I will think of a way of hiding that and make it look beautiful later. That is connected to that pipe though, and then we'll be able to get rid of, eventually, that pipe there. Which will then leave this. Actually, we can do that now. No, we can't. Yes, we can. I've got my wrench on me. There it is. And we go boop and boop. Oops. Boop. 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 Awesome. Get out of the hole. So now we can just fill this in. That's not going to be there anymore. And that can be filled in, and that pipe now goes all the way over here, and this will be our apple pipe once we do it. So the next thing is to quickly throw in some foundations. Foundations we're going to do in stone, because I think even a barn should have a good foundation. Don't need to move the sludge pipe. That can stay where it is at that level and go all the way through to the boiler house behind us. Oops. Thought about a design for this. Did go into the creative world and had a look at doing something. I think it's going to look pretty cool. We need to make sure we've got ventilation for the apples, because if you keep them unventilated they go off quicker. So we're gonna where's me? We're going to put a bit of ventilation into this barn. See, I think about all these things. It's crazy. Good. So there's the footprint. That's the basic foundation. Start off with, we're going to do a really simple straightforward. This could not be easier. Okay, basic wood at the bottom. Then we're going to go into this block. This is the oak wood planks, which you can get from the chisel, and you just chisel them through. I like this because I just thought it looked a bit different. Whoops, get yourself caught up there, Matt. And I want this to be too high. Okay, so that's that one. Round again. And at some point I'm going to go and need to hunt some endermen. I need some ender pearls. I'm going to need to make a deep storage unit. I don't need ender pearls for that though. I can do that with just the machine blocks and plastic and some other stuff, I think. So, but I do want to get some ender pearls because that's something that I am missing. Yeah, that's good. And then cap that off on the inside at least. Oops. There we go. So just put it along the inside. Bit of texture, bit of colour, bit of difference. Otherwise everything looks the same and that looks boring. So yeah, that's a barn-ish. Oops, get out of the hole. Yeah, it's a barn. The next thing then is to use some of these. So quick, so simple. Sometimes building doesn't need to be really complicated. Sometimes if it's just a barn, make a barn. Do you know what I mean? Let's not go too crazy. That's good. Let's put on our effect, which I'm going to use this again because I think this looks pretty good as a roofing material for a barn. Awesome. Oops. Idiot. I don't know where that went. Maybe I didn't pick that up. Oh, it went inside. There it is. Bit of lag. I like to call it conveyor belt lag now. Whoops. Awesome. Other exciting news, been speaking to G and Sammy from Team Duo, who I mentioned in a previous video. We are going to be doing some collaboration work, not just on Minecraft, but on some other games, some FPSs. We want to have a go at speedrunners as well, because we think that's just the best thing ever, so we're going to have a go at that. So that's coming up in the very near future, so don't go anywhere, that's coming up. Up to 30 subscribers now. Guys, can't thank you enough for coming along on this journey. I love it. It's not the best. Can I not make slabs out of these? Do I have to do this with... Oh, bugger. Just big thank you to all you guys who have come along on this journey, because, you know, it's just me, little old idiot me, having fun and doing, you know, Minecraft videos and messing about, and you guys have come along for that, and I think that's just awesome. So thanks very much. Here's to more. I look forward to welcoming more people to come and join us and watch us play this silly game. I'm going to put in a flat slab roof at this point. Doesn't need to be a full slab, just... I'm going to need a few more than that. Not many more, not all of those. What I think is that this end is where we're going to have... so there, there, there... Now, I think I'm going to knock in this one here, because the pipe's going to come in there. Okay, so this pipe duct here, if we just swoop down, we can put that in. 2, 3, 4, and then in. And then down one to be on that level. So that's the pipe coming in. That's fabulous. Let's just finish off this part of the roof. As I say, I want to put some ventilation in here, because you wouldn't put you want some ventilation in your barn to keep your crops from getting damp and moist, especially apples. So let's pop that in there. We're going to need I probably want to do this with, oh, how many can I get from here? Skim this down 4, and then I could do that. I don't know how that gets me 8, but I don't know how wide they're going to be, and they're not going to sit where I want them to in there either, so they have to be thicker than that. So we can do that. Nope, idiot. Do that. Should get me 4 then, I assume. Yeah, because what we're going to do is we can put a post there. Post there, post there, and post there. Awesome. And then on the top of that, yeah. On the top of that, we can go. Boop. Come on, think about it. Yeah. this. And then what we can do is we can just cut out that. Awesome. Boop. Pick it up. Yeah, and then up through here, and then I think we can do again. Where you can go boop, boop, boop. Just an interesting, say interesting, it's just a different way of getting your pipe into this area without actually having without having to sort of tunnel it through the building. But I've just given it, oh, get some night time, let's quickly have a kip. It's just a different way of getting a pipe in, so that it's got a bit of shape, looks a bit different, and also serves a bit of a purpose of, as I say, ventilating the barn. We'll have to cover this up a little bit. We can put some fences, I think, in here, maybe, or actually just put some more posts in, I suppose. Let's put that back. I need to eat. Where's my food? Didn't pick up any food. This is a problem. Luckily, I have a load of apples down here. Thank you. There we go. As we're eating apples, we might as well. Now, so this bit here, then, there's a bat. I don't want to carry that all the way along. Come on. Oh, I am about already. I didn't realise I had to change back. Yeah, so that's going to go there. Then we're going to have to cover this up as it comes in here. I think we are going to need to have... Oh, actually, haha. Can I skim you down a bit more? I can. And can I chop you into little ones? I can. I guess there's 4 more. 1. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Watch what you're doing. Awesome. Do another one. Chop it down into posts. Now this bit here, we're going to need to have a cover across here, which we can make. Actually, can I do that and that? I can. I probably want. I'm thinking I'm going to want it thinner. Might work just as that level to start with. Let's have a look. Without cutting off that pipe. Yes, look at that, perfect. Awesome. And then we can put in our final so there we go. That sort of gives us a feeling of something there. And I could put some panels in here actually, of panels maybe like this, that sort of crosshatch, which sort of makes it look... Actually I don't think I can put panels in there now because they're going to be mid-blocks, but at least we can fit through, which is quite handy. So that's a good way in and out. Okay, so these are in. That's coming down there. I'm going to use this as... And let's just shred this down, all of it, because we're going to use all of it. Well, not, maybe not all of it, because you forget you get lots of it, but there we go. Let's just shred it down to start with. We can don't have to use all of it. And so that's a box front there, which is fine. We don't need to do anything with that part at the moment. Again, this is like a dry riser sort of thing. We don't know what one of those are. Go and have a look. But essentially, it's a hopper-based system, which is awesome. Closes that part in. We can then come down here. I'm actually going to get rid of this. Thank you. It comes down the outside of the building like this to cover up that pipe next to the tree, but it looks fine. Let's get rid of this one too. Awesome. Don't need to obviously put one on the back because the tree is there. But that pipe is now covered in. I could, no, I mean I could, but I'm not going to. I think that looks fine. So that pipe is now all covered in. Lovely. Next thing we can really quickly do is in here now is run this pipe. We might need some more pipe. Let me go and see if I've got some more pipe. If not, I shall steal some if I have to. Any pipe in here? Damn it all to hell. No, there's not. That's just wood. Oh, I used some hard dirt, and look, I lose some hard dirt on this track now. Get that out of the way. There we go. So you can see I got that from the sludge boiler, but I thought, yeah, well, let's make it look a bit better. 12 in there. That'll do. 18. Might be a bit short still. Oops. Let's get off the ground and see if we've got any pipes in our house. Any pipes? No. Any pipes? Nope. 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 We do not have any pipes, so we are going to make a load more of these at some point, but that's fine. I'll just do that little check. Every day I seem to do that little check. This is what this is starting to look like. Look at this little area in here. It looks great, I think. I love it. We can make the outside of this look a little bit better in a little while. We'll do that. Go on. Boop, boop. Thank you. Oh, just short. Oh, hold on. Let's cheat. Let's cheat. Don't we need any more? Well, we do need it, but we'll have to put these back at a later date anyway. Oh, did that come out there? It did. This is the next thing to have to be fixed anyway, which will be the actual sawmill, which will be fun. Come on, out of the hole. Awesome. Probably don't need this many actually now, but we've got them anyway. That one, and right across the middle. Awesome. So this is our sort of runner that will run all the way around. Okay, we'll cover that in as well at some point. The next thing we're going to do is our very standard, as we always do. People must be getting bored of this by now, but I'm not, because it works so well. I don't need that one. And then we can go boom, 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 boom. Same on this side. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think so. I could put a single one in there, I suppose. Boom, 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 boom. Why not? It don't matter. And then we get the hoppers. So simple, so quick. There, 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 and there. Extra 5 storage, remember, which is why we do it. And there, and there, and there. Oops, there. Oh, ran out of hoppers right at the wrong minute. Up, up, quickly. You can go make these really quick. Awesome. So yeah, we've got a team duo thing then, that was coming up. That will be some collabs. If you've got any ideas of games you want to see us play, stick something in the oh, I ain't got any iron on me. Stick something in the old chat below and say, look, we'd like to see you play this. We'll have a go if we can got it. Neither of us are any good at FPS, so that's going to be some funny stuff when you start seeing us play things like Counter-Strike and stuff, because I have the hand-eye coordination of a cricket bat. So that's going to be great to watch, believe me. That's going to be fun. Off we go. Let's go and pop these. I don't think we've got enough still either, but it doesn't matter. We're almost finished. And then we'll wire this up. Bump. Where did I get to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just enough. Awesome. Get the wrench out. The next thing was we always have to do is go bump, bump. Yep, let's get the bottom ones in first. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 That's fine. That's fine. So Digimaster, as I say, fantastic that Digimaster's going to do this. So he's going to have a little video put together and show me how to do an automatic cannery. So then what we'll do is we'll take some of the product from here, probably from underneath here, so via pipes, and take out some of these. Some of these we'll keep in storage because I always think it's good to have apples laying around. Don't want them all to go to the cannery. So maybe 1/2 of this shed. We'll do it that way. Oh, just to say about the charcoal thing, I'm going to introduce some round robin in there into the actual burners so that it sort of spreads out that wood a bit better than just doing all the first ones first. So we'll do a round robin the very similar way that I did the automatic coal storage in the factory itself. I'll stick a round robin on there. So there we go. These are all in. Last job is just to... Why can't I microblock down there? No reason why I should... Oh, idiot, because you're not on microblocks. There. Yeah, this is not slabs, are they? So there. Yep, so we haven't broken anything there. There. Come on. What we'll do is we'll just run this along. Again, just so it's nice and neat and tidy. Whoops. Don't need to put any pneumatic servos in here because everything will be the same. It'll all be the same, so we don't need to put any servos in. Just need to make sure that the output on the outside for that pipe coming out. Oh, actually, yes, I am going to need to put servos in each of these, aren't I? Because, think about it, this pipe here, which is coming out of the back of this machine... Where am I going? This pipe here, which is the one that's feeding these, will be coming out of this single pipe here. So this pipe will spit everything out. So actually it is absolutely necessary for me to put servos in here. I'll do that off camera. I'll make it all look very pretty. And when we come back, you'll see the finished result. And I better go to sleep in a second. So I shall be right back. And welcome back. So we've done a lot of microblocking, done a lot of work just to make pretty up around the edges. You can see that I've put a border, put a border around the air vent, I suppose I'm going to call it, at the top. A little bit of tracery work on the rooftop just to make it look a bit more interesting, but different to this one. I think that looks pretty cool as a barn. Obviously very wooden, very rustic. Look at the windows. We've used microblocks in there rather than fences, and to do that means that I can also then add extra framework around them, because if you put a fence in there it uses up the whole block and you can't do anything with it, but with by putting a microblock in there I can sort of do a bit more around it. So we've got this framework around the outside which I think makes that pop out a little bit better, makes it stand out. Done a footing around the bottom, door is on. Again, a little bit of extra tracery work just on the front to make that less dull. I'm going to put some torches around here soon, or some lights. Inside, obviously, got some inverted lights, closed up all the holes, so you can't really see the pipes, although they are obviously there. If every single one of these is set for apples, apart from these two at the front, these are set for saplings, because we are going to get a lot of extra saplings, even though we are funneling them straight to our growing machines. Any extras that we get, I don't want floating around the pipes, so they're going to come here. And I'll show you how I'm going to... Well, those are already done, but it's just the additionals. So I don't mind if I have to fill up my growers every so often, but it's going to be a very rare occurrence. Framework inside as well, you can see out of the windows obviously, but they are air vents, so they've got plenty of air coming through. I think that adds a little bit of extra something. I like it. I think it's a good little building, very handy, very useful. We will have storage for apples for days. So this is apples, all of these are apples, apart from the front two, which are saplings, and it may be that I end up making these saplings as well, depending upon how many we get. But essentially, guys, that is the barn done. The last thing that we now need to do with our lumberyard is this area, the actual main lumberyard itself, is to finish off that machine and make that look as I want it to look, and then turn this into our plank storage. We will be using deep storage for this because we're going to get a lot of them, and the same is true probably for our sawdust as well. So we are going to make some deep storage units and start using some of that. But in a sense, the lumberyard and its plan and how it looks is exactly as it is here. Plenty of trees. There's our charcoal factory. There is our apple storage, sludge boiler behind, and central lumberyard. So I think this is done. I'm not going to put any hardened dirt to the door of this one. I'm going to leave this one as is, although I am going to put a light source in here, because we are obviously have got the ability for mobs to come in, so we're going to have to come up with something a bit clever. I might just stick some inverted cage lamps around here, but next time we will finish off this and do the deep storage, and then it's the official switch on. We need to plug all these back in, make sure these are all working and going to the right areas. But yeah, so here we go guys. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave a like, share the video, get some more subscribers. It's great to boost the numbers community. Thank you for Digimaster for offering with the cannery. The cannery is actually going to come out from here and will be on this building here, and it's probably going to be a long building, so it's going to take up a long stretch of building here as opposed to a wide fat building like that. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway, in my mind at the moment. So thanks very much Digimaster. Again, I'll put a link in the description to his channel and to Team Duos, and we're coming up with some collaboration work with those. So until I see you next time, have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.